most of you know, we are right in the process of doing our One Day to Feed the World campaign to raise our support for our one-day offering for Convoy of Hope. Now, many of you, I'm sure, know of the hurricane or typhoon that hit the Philippines, and the reports we're getting are this is probably the worst typhoon that has ever hit land in recorded history. And we're getting reports of literally hundreds and thousands of lives that have been lost or have been missing. And so some of you may be thinking, well, what are we going to do about that? Well, two things. One, we've already done something. By our one-day offering that we took last year, we have really paid in advance our ability to give support to an organization like Convoy of Hope that is already mobilized and is doing something in the Philippines. The second thing is that as we give next week on the 24th for this one-day offering, this is an offering that is intended to be over and above your regular tithe and offering to the church. But we would pray about taking what would be the equivalent of one day's wages and giving it to Convoy of Hope, and they're able to multiply that 5 to 7 times in buying supplies. So what is happening is Convoy of Hope has already sent 4 containers to the Philippines that is being they're resourcing hundreds of churches in the Philippines to give food, to give hygiene kits, water filters, all the things that you can imagine that those people are in desperate need for. And as it's being resourced through the church, the gospel is able to be presented to every person that they give to. And then Convoy of Hope now is assembling 5 more containers that is being staged right now that will be shipped in the next couple of days to the Philippines as well, and much more is coming. So that's what we're doing. That's why we do this. And I just want you to know, I think this is one of the most important things that we as a church can be engaged in. God bless you. Thank you for your heart for those that are suffering so desperately in the Philippines. And let's continue to band together to bring hope through Convoy of Hope to the people in the Philippines. Bless you guys.
Recently, Pastor Nate and I went to Ethiopia and South Sudan, and I've never been to a third world country. And I don't think I've been more proud of our church than I was when I was in South Sudan. That there's thousands and thousands of people that have come to know Christ because you guys gave so generously. Seeing people going into villages that have never heard the gospel of Jesus Christ, and these pastors who have been barely trained going out with nothing more than their Bible and a belief that the gospel can change something. The overall, the 29 pastors really wanted me to say thank you because of what you give and your generosity, that there are now 16,000 people who are now in the kingdom of God.
I want to say to the church, I thank them for standing with us in the Great Commission. And I say, may God bless them for their support in our churches. Thank you very much. God bless you.